Hello, everyone, and happy Mother's Day. Today, we're once again reading from the Family Story Bible. This is written by Ralph Milton, illustrated by Margaret Kyle, and is published by Westminster John Knox Press and Woodlake Books. Our story today is from Acts 4:32 to 5:11 and is called Sharing. The disciples went to different places and told many people about Jesus. Soon there were lots of people who were trying to live in God's way. They would get together often to talk about Jesus, to have a meal together, and to help each other. They sometimes talked about Jesus as the Christ. Christ is another word for Messiah. Because they talked about Christ, they were sometimes called Christians, or they were called people of the way because they tried to live in God's way. When the Christians got together, they would remember the things Jesus said. Then they would ask, what would Jesus want us to do? One day someone said, some of us are rich and some of us are poor. Would Jesus like that? I don't think so, said another. Why don't we try to share everything? So that's what the first Christians did. The ones who were rich brought their money. They shared it with people who didn't have as much. One man, Joseph, sold a field that he owned. He brought the money and shared it with the other people. Some of the Christians didn't want to share. Sometimes they would just pretend to share, but they would keep most of the money themselves. That made everyone very sad. Often, when the Christians gathered, they would eat together. Then they would remember the Last Supper that Jesus ate with the disciples. They would remember that even though they couldn't see Jesus, he was alive in their hearts. And now let's end with a little prayer. Dear God, thank you for the many gifts you have given me. Help me to always share them with others. Amen.